Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays the Beorning, and we are here with Damrod, who I think has another quest for us.
Will we fall from the Pelennor as we fell from Osgiliath?
The city has been lost, Pineclaw. Faramir is missing, and his men are dead or captured. We have slowed the enemy's march as much as we could, but now we must see to our own safety. I will bring us to the secret passages beyond the enemy camp, and from there we will make our way to the causeway. Alright, we'll automatically teleport out of here. Yay! That means I don't have to go through Osgiliath again. We are here on the Pelennor Fields on the causeway. So let's see what we're to do now. My brother and I left Minas Tirith to seek adventure and hunt the mighty Mumikil, and at that time it felt a prison. Now I see the white city on the horizon, and it seems a refuge instead.
And the
Can
great
its
ram
walls stand against the evils that we have beheld? I cannot stop thinking about that frightful apparition, Gothma. Is it true that he has the power to escape death? What will happen when the great ram Grand is repaired and he brings it across the Pelennor? We will do what we must, as always, and not shrink in fear. Truly, we will let it drive us to greater heights of courage. It seems that some of the defenders of the causeway forts fled before the encroaching enemy, and were slain before they reached the city. See if any men survived, and defeat their pursuers. It could be that their injuries were grave, but not mortal, so we need to kill some foes and check some fallen soldiers. Let's see if are there any fallen soldiers in the vicinity. Well, no, I certainly don't want to go back into there. I just got away from there. Oh, orc! Hello! Now, I do wonder about an Uruk-hai being here. I guess Sauron took over the surviving Uruk-hai after Saruman fell. I suppose that's possible. Because I'm sure that Sauron's willing to use any weapon, especially of orc kind, that he can get his hands on. So, whack! We are the fighting Uruk-hai! Especially considering that many types of orcs don't like the light, and the Uruk-hai are able to operate well in day and night. Oh no! Not, no! Oh, come on! Quit that! That rider is annoying! That scout isn't much better. Okay, there we go. See what we could do against this. Okay. Fine. Right. If he wants to go around, like someone who has absolutely no idea how to fight in mounted combat, I don't mind, because I certainly don't have any idea how to do it right. So, oh, here we go. Here's a body. I was wondering if I was going to find any. Let's see. Fallen Gondorian soldier. Well, the enemy seems to have hewed his body afterwards, so therefore, yeah, he's not going anywhere. I guess after the battle we will have to collect him and give him a proper burial, but that's just about all that's left for him. So let's get a few more of these. Okay, we're at 6 right now. And And of course we'll get the nice pointy arrow to wherever the soldiers are as soon as... Oh. As soon as I kill the last one of these. Alright, let's go to the war. And take care of it! Down to... well... wherever you go after you're killed. So let's go to the next soldier. And that will be this way. Oh, let's see. Can I get here without running into the Easterlings? You check for life. This man seems to have been dead for some time. Alright, well, that's no huge shock. So let's now do just one more. You figure that after all of these times we wouldn't have to worry about flies anymore, but nope. Well, I suppose the battlefield, you'll find flies all over the place there. And here's the final soldier. Up. Yep, already dead. Okay. Let's head back and report to Dwelin. Dwelin? Hard to say that without sounding like the name of a dwarf, I have to tell you that. Dwelin? Well, alright. Well, hello, dwarf. Okay.
I found no survivors. Orcs will pay for this.
Yes, but I'm not surprised. I am disappointed to hear that the good men of Gondor were bludgeoned or hewn after death. We needed go no further to hate the orcs, but they still provide us more reasons. We will not forget, and every insult will be repaid tenfold. All right. Let's see what his brother has to say about that.
This place will soon be crawling with enemies. It is time to leave.
This place will be crawling with enemies, yes. Okay, I guess it is time for us to leave. Do you have anything that's useful for... Oh, actually, I guess that will be useful for Beorning. Well, whether or not it's improvement or not is another matter.
Saddle your steed. Tell me when you are ready to ride.
Saddle my steed! Oh boy. The Pelennor is wide and will not be long before it fills with the forces of the enemy. Climb above your steed and tell me when you are ready to ride to Minas Tirith. Alright. I better get my war steed. Alright, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's
Quickly
go.
now, follow me.
Yeah, I know. Follow you.
Gilead is lost, and its defenders flee across the plain. Can they reach the White City before the enemy overtakes them?
Alright, let's head on to Minas Tirith. And here it is up ahead. Oh. Hello? Oh, that's Gilead. Ah! That's the White City there! Ah. Yeah! Facing me in the wrong direction. Alright, let's go. Huh? Oh! Faramir! Oh. Hello there, I have a message for you. I do not know you, stranger, but I can tell from your livery that you are a friend. I seem to be wearing something from Dunland at the moment, so I don't know how my livery is helping him to think that I'm afraid, but never mind. My men and I must reach the White City, but we are pursued. South runs harry us on foot and on horseback, and terrible rays attack us from the skies. Fight them off, my friend. We must reach the city if we can. All right.
The enemy draws near. Fight!
Oh, fight. Oh, actually, let me dismount here because I fight better on my own four legs rather than on somebody else's four legs. Yeah. Hey, hope token time. Don't ask me how a bear uses a hope token. Oh no! 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 Ouch! 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 Good grief! What happened there? Whew! Whew! Good grief, that one was close. Okay, well, oh.
Faramir has fallen.
What the? Uh-oh. I guess we'll have to defend him now. Oh. Hold on. We got bad company
The
here.
White Rider. For Gondor! For Faramir!
Thanks, Gandalf. Alright, well, I suppose it's time to talk to Gandalf. Hello, Gandalf! Faramir has sustained a wound, Pineclaw. Soon the enemy will surround us. He cannot stay here. Ride for the city! I will follow with Faramir and Prince Imrahil. Go now! Alright, let's go now.
Ride for the city!
Onward to the city. Without trampling Faramir, of course. Alright. Head on! Forward away. Hopefully no more interruptions. And I'm going the right way this way? Yeah, that looks like a... that looks like the White City to me. So let us head out and... see if we could outpace the Nazgul. And we have made it in time! We have found Faramir, and he seems to be carried by Prince Imrahil at the moment. Hello, Imrahil. I've spoken with your daughter. She seems to be doing all right in the city at the moment.
Some dark sorcery lurks within Faramir's wound. I do not like it.
I wish we had met under different circumstances, Pineclaw. But I am glad you came to Faramir's defense when you did. His wound is not deep, but I fear that some fell sorcery remains within him. He swoons, and does not respond to our voices. I will be bringing him to his father in the White Tower. Steward Denethor will want to see what has become of his son. I hope that son and father both will have the strength to come through this. The line is strong. I am sure they will. Still, for Faramir to be wounded thus, and so soon after word reached us of his brother's demise, it seems that there were no end of challenges set before us in these dark days. I wish we could sit and speak in peace at Dol Amroth and my home, but that I will have to wait. I go now to the steward. All right? Oh, what do you say, Gandalf?
We must hope Faramir's wounding came not from a weapon of Morgul make.
I do not want to worry you, Pineclaw, but there is something unnatural about the wounds suffered by Faramir during the retreat to the Causeway Forts. I have seen a wound of this type before, but that seems to be a greatly accelerated pace of the healing hands of Elrond, or Mountain's way. There were many servants of the enemy near to Faramir on the field, Pineclaw. We must hope that his wound was not caused by a weapon of Morgul make, for there will be no hope for a cure if that is so. I told Imrahil the same as I am telling you. Do not speak of this worry to Denethor. It may prove unnecessary, but we must not give him reasons to despair for the life of Faramir. The young captain is his only remaining heir, and we need the steward to focus on the battle that is sure to come to Minas Tirith, if it is to stand. Of course, I am glad to see you, Pineclaw, but there is now work to be done, and little time in which to do it. The pleasantries can wait until the war's done, if that is a boon we are to be given. Oh yes, by the way, one more thing.
You will need to freely travel throughout the city.
Congratulations on reaching 105. Yes, you travel as I do, Pineclaw, on the wings of a storm. Men call you a harbinger of dark times, but in truth, we go where we are most needed. Today, that is Minas Tirith, the Tower of Guard. You will need to freely travel throughout the city if you are to best serve the people of Minas Tirith. Any obstructions to your free passage will hinder your efforts, and that is the help of the enemy. The city climbs the easternmost spur of the White Mountains, ascending in 7 levels, each separated by a gate. Men of Gondor safeguard greater and lesser passwords for each gate. The lesser password changes frequently, and the greater passwords remain in use for much longer. I will give you my pledge of your trustworthiness. Show it to the guards at each of the gates, and they will teach you the passwords for each gate. And one more thing, Pineclaw. The men of Gondor do not know me by the name of Gandalf. They call me Mithrandir, and I invite you to do the same. Alright. Mithrandir. Alright. The Gray Pilgrim, or Silver Pilgrim, I'm hard to tell exactly which that is because obviously same route as Mithril. But let's now head out this way and visit each of the gates on the way up. And we'll be able to see the various parts of the city as we go along. Assuming, of course, I could remember where the various passages are, though actually I think we are approaching the first of these. Yeah. Turn around, switch back, switch back. Now I am going to have to remember to get a milestone here and to get the primary stable master. Hello there, I have the pledge of Mithrandir for learning the passwords.
The second circle is home to ale halls, barracks, armories, and the wielding yard.
Mithrandir's word is enough for me, Pineclaw, and I will teach you the greater password of the Sword Gate. The password is Beacons of Gondor. Share it with no one. Beyond this gate is the second circle of the city, known as the people of Gondor as the Soldiers' Tier. This tier of the city is the home of several ale halls and barracks catering to soldiers and the town guard, as well as a number of armories and the wielding yard. Go in peace and cause no trouble within the city. We have enough of that to spare if the scouts can be trusted. Oh yeah. Alright, that's one down. And we have to alternate in here. I might as well remember at
These
least
are troublesome times indeed.
secondary one. Yeah, try to see any of those a milestone. Yes, the secondary stable masters. Let's see if I can at least get them, even if I'm not getting the primary ones. So let's go up and find a few more of these. So let's get to the next gate. We are climbing the ramp to the next gate. Hello there, I have the pledge of Mithrandir for learning the passwords of the city.
Beyond this gate lies the third circle, the craftsman's tier.
I will teach you the greater password of the Silver Gate. The password is Anarion. That is easy to remember, for this was the son of Elinda who ordered the construction of this city. At the time it was called Minas Arnor, the Tower of the Sun, though it has since been renamed to Minas Tirith, the Tower of Guard. And now this is the craftsman's tier, where we have the various crafts and such. And of course our usual
How may I help you, friend?
stable master. So now we'll head out to the next gate. We are going up the ramp for the next tier into the fourth tier. Hello there. I have the pledge from Mithrandir to learn the passwords of the city gates.
Prince Imrahil carried Faramir through this gate. Will he live?
The
He must.
some for whom the Mithrandir's word will not be enough, Pineclaw, but it is not my place to deny you. I will teach you the greater password of the Lord's Gate. The password is House of Stewards. There has been no king for nearly 1,000 years, and Gondor is now ruled by a line of stewards. Mere minutes ago, I allowed the Prince of Dol Amroth passage through this gate, and it seemed to me that he bore the body of Faramir, the son of Steward Denethor. I could not tell if he was in life in him or not, but I fear for the line of stewards if he should die, or has done so already. It is whispered that Boromir has already fallen. Oh yes, forgive my gobsing tongue. Beyond this gate is the fourth circle, known as the Players Tier. So therefore here, if you want to go to anything theatrical,
These are troublesome times indeed.
it would be a good place for that. So this is the Players Tier. So now let's proceed to the next tier. I have found the next ramp into the next tier of the city. Greetings there. I have the pledge of Mithrandir for learning the password to the gates.
The fifth circle is the Sages tier, and it is a place of learning.
I see that Mithrandir has vouchsafed for you, Pineclaw, but it is not enough to me for you to learn the greater password of the gate. I will teach you the lesser password, as I have been instructed to do for friends of the wizard that are not already known to me. The password is Archive. Understand that the lesser password changes more frequently, so conclude your business here with haste. The fifth circle of the city is known as the Sages tier. So this is where the scholars would be. And scholars' advice is, of course, to
Gondor needs
speak with
your
the stable
aid.
master before continuing. So let's head back up and find the next of the tiers. And up yet another set of stairs. Greetings there. I have the token of Mithrandir for learning the passwords of the gates to the city.
The Dome of the Sun is in the sixth circle. The Council of Gondor meets there.
This is the Gate of Stones to the sixth circle of the city. It is my duty to tell you that Mithrandir's word of your worthiness earns you a lesser password only. Conduct your business with speed and depart. The password for now is White Tree. The sixth circle is known for folks as the Master's Tier, but few of them ever climbed this gate. The houses of healings can be found on this tier, along with a cold hall where the dead are brought to be washed, clothed, or prepared for interment, or the tombs. In the case of the common folk, the ossuaries within the Hill of Guard. The Dome of the Sun can also be found here, where the council meets. Alright, and after that, we will have just one more stair to climb.
These are troublesome times indeed.
And that will be this way, if I am not mistaken. Ah, right here indeed. We didn't have to go far to get to the next gate. Let's head up here, up here, up here. Alright. Greetings there. I have the token of Mithrandir for learning the passwords of the gates of the city.
It is the steward's command that you learn only the lesser password for this gate.
Why is that not a surprise? Yes, Mithrandir's pledge is of value, Pineclaw, but I must follow the commands of the steward. It is his wish that friends of the wizard learn the lesser passwords for the citadel and no other. The password is Tower. The seventh circle is called the Citadel, but it is also known as the Steward's Tier. Some of the common folk refer to it as the King's Tier, but that seems to be distasteful to me. There has been no king of Gondor for many hundreds of years, and the wise rule of the stewards has served us well, if you ask me. The tower of Actelion stands proudly atop the city, a sign of Gondor's might. Steward Denethor rules within the Hall of Kings, and not the Hall of Stewards? Yes, but you will only see within is his direct invitation. The path atop the city's pier is patrolled by guards of the citadel to keep clear of obstructions. If you wish to walk to the city's ship's prow and behold its view, you may. Do so in safety, while it is still possible. Alright. So let us go and, oops, sorry about that, and speak with Mithrandir, and we'll see what he feels about them only allowing me to learn the lesser passwords. What's his opinion of that? We'll find that out in the next episode of Piney Plays the Beorning.